Communist Party of the Philippines founder Joma says the communist guerrillas can no longer negotiate with the Duterte administration. He says based on the implications drawn from the current impasse, the NDFP can no longer negotiate with the GRP that is headed by Duterte. The National Democratic Front is the political arm of the CPP. It's Asia's longest-running insurgency. CESAR also calls for the ouster of President Rodrigo Duterte. He says, quote, "It is relatively easier and more productive for the NDFP to participate in the oust Duterte movement." CESAR's announcement comes just 2 weeks after the Duterte government announced that the peace talks would push through but have been rescheduled. State auditors say resigned Tourism Secretary Wanda Teo incurred questionable expenses that violate the Tourism Act. Teo spent 4.143 million pesos using the profit share of the Department of Tourism to buy 2.5 million pesos worth of merchandise at duty-free, including 346,000 pesos which were not in the books, pay for a consultant for 1.6 million pesos, and ship duty-free goods. The Commission on Audit says these expenses violate Republic Act No. 9593 or the Tourism Act. As an attached agency, Duty Free Philippines profits remitted to the DOT are meant for tourism programs. The withdrawn merchandise included branded bags, luxury brand cosmetics, and chocolates. State auditors recommended that Duty Free bill the DOT for the expenses and stop the practice. Teo resigned after an audit revealed the DOT paid 60 million pesos for ads on her brother Ben Tulfo's show. Actor Cesar Montano, who headed the Tourism Promotions Board, also resigned over a questionable 80 million peso sponsorship deal. Malacanang distances itself from remarks by EDSA People Power Commission member Boy Saicon that Catholic Church leaders may be linked to a destabilization plot against President Rodrigo Duterte. Saicon is one of the officials tapped by Duterte to dialogue with church leaders and religious groups. GMA News Online quotes Saicon as saying, "The destabilization plot against the president is real. The effort to remove him from office is something that he attributes to some of the leaders of the Catholic Church." News groups quote Saicon saying Duterte made the "God is stupid" remark to find who among those linked to religious groups are seeking to oust him. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque says in a palace briefing, No, I don't know where he got the information." Roque downplays Saicon's remarks, saying these were not consistent with Malacanang messaging. Saicon, he said, is a bagito or newbie when it comes to releasing information under the Duterte administration. Saicon is a long-time political operator. North Korea is carrying out rapid improvements to its nuclear research facility despite a commitment to denuclearization at the Singapore summit. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un promises to work toward the goal earlier this month with US President Donald Trump. But the Singapore meeting failed to clearly define denuclearization and specific timeline towards dismantling the North's weapons. Trump claims the process would start quickly, saying last week it will be a total denuclearization which is already taking place. But according to 38 North website, satellite imagery shows operations continue at the North's main Yongbyon nuclear site. There are several new installations at the site, including an engineering office and a driveway to a building housing a nuclear reactor. The website adds nuclear officials could be expected to proceed with business as usual until specific orders are issued from Pyongyang. The North last month blew up its aged but only nuclear test site at Punggye-ri, where it had staged 6 atomic tests in a show of goodwill before the summit. Japan's Princess Ayako, daughter of Emperor Akihito's cousin, will marry MORIYA, a 32-year-old employee of a shipping firm, in October. Princess Ayako is the daughter of Princess HISAKO and the late Prince Takamado, a cousin of Emperor Akihito. The engagement will be formally announced on Monday, July 2. Their wedding is set for October 29. Under Japanese imperial law, Princess Ayako will lose her royal status upon marriage to a commoner. The law does not apply to male royals. Princess Ayako and MORIYA met in December through an introduction by Princess HISAKO. The 27-year-old Princess Ayako studied for 2 years at Canada's Kamosan College and the University of British Columbia and has a master's degree from the Josai International University. Princess Ayako is the second Japanese princess in 2 years to marry a commoner. Emperor Akihito's granddaughter, Princess Mako, announced her engagement to Kei Komuro in 2017.